The sunset has finally flown upon Russia, and the time of Russian unity is now over. Yet another mod where Russia is doomed to collapse into various warlords. This is Extremis Ultimis demo, a mod where the world basically goes into the garbage can and everyone and everything collapses. Now, in this particular case, Russia has collapsed because they lost to Ukraine. Now, mind you, this doesn't really happen often in Extremis Ultimis, but if it happens, then you get this sweet, sweet collapse state. So let's look at the warlords one by one. And we will start from Königsberg or Kaliningrad. It is under Yevgeny Zinichev. So he died in 2021, but for some reason in Extremis Ultimis he's alive, and he's still the governor of Kaliningrad. Then we come to the Russian Federation, or what remains of it, under the State Duma. So it is a special regime which was established after the fall of Vladimir Putin by, let's just say, 3 bullets to the back of the head inflicted by himself. Mysterious. And the Leningrad Soviet Socialist Republics under Alexei. Never mind, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but basically he's a Dengist. Then we got the Kursk Byzantine Republic, and that is led by Roman Starovoyt. So he served as Deputy Minister of Transport of the Russian Federation and head of the Federal Road Agency in that ministry in our timeline. But here he is head of the Kursk Byzantine Republic. He's LARPing as a Byzantine. Here we got the Republic of Novorossiya under Oleg Zyartov. So Oleg Zyartov is basically a sort of a Ukrainian separatist businessman, and he said that Ukraine has always been and will be Russian land, and that we are restoring sovereignty over this land. So he is a hardline Ukrainian restorationist. Interestingly, Crimea is still controlled by Russia despite the fall of Russia. And here we got the Tsarist Restoration Front under the Romanovs of Yuri. They are autocratic. Karelia has got independence. And this is an interesting faction, Kalashnikovites. So it is under Mikhail Kalashnikov Jr. So he is the heir of the Kalashnikov Empire, the business empire. And then we got the Volga Republic, Songs of the Volga Boatmen, Kalmykia. So they have a question of whether Kalmykia belongs to Europe or whether it belongs to Asia. That is one of the main questions, and they are democratic. The Caucasian Federation and Chechnya, Dagestan, Azerbaijan. Never mind, let's forget back to Russia. The Northern Field Command under Alexander Alexievich Moisev, they are stratocratic and they are Neo-Prussians. So they think that Prussian discipline and glory will lead to the reunion of Russia. Then we got the Eurasian Regroupment Front under Alexander Dugin, the man who Westerners think controls Putin from behind the scenes in our timeline. Here he has formed his European statelet in the middle of Russia, and if he wins, then Eurasia shall be one. Then we got the Cossack state under Nikolai Doluda and the Order of the Nightbringer under Simon Ilevich. Next up, we got Knights of St. Gregory under Katya Rasputin, the old god and the old way. It is a kind of authoritarian theocracy, and she is the descendant of Rasputin. Then we got the Ideal Ural Republic under Igor Komarov. So Igor Komarov, he's a Russian industrialist, financier, and manager, and he served as plenipotentiary representative of the Volga Federal District. But here he has declared the Ideal Ural Tatar Republic to be an independent state. Then we got the Komi Perm Republic under Vladimir Ubya or Ueba, and he is federalist. Then we got Federation of Siberian Republics under Andrei Travnikov. Then we got Gazprom under Alexei Miller. So this is basically, I think, cyberpunk Siberia, where the poor are slaves and the oil corporations control everything. It is a corporatocracy. Then we got Altai under Valey Chaptinov. So he's the head of the Altai Republic, but has now declared independence. And there are fading memories of the Soviet Union in his head. Then we got this Intercosmos under Dmitry Rogozin. He has established his own transhumanist system. The flesh is weak. Transhumanists basically want to convert Russia and introduce punk. Then we got Tua, and we got Cult of the Sky under the King in the Ice. I honestly don't know what this is, but they are blending faith with race. It is an ethno-theocracy based on Slavic Siberian Tengri principles. Then we got the Baikal Representative Authority. They are annihilationists. They are neo-Darwinist. Unga bunga, only the fittest shall survive. Much in line with Charles Darwin's concept of survival. And they want to return to pre-industrial medicine where the weak will die and the strong shall survive. A note to YouTube moderation. This is simply I'm reading what is on the screen. Please do not put me inside prison. Then we got Japanese oversized zone. Japan has conquered a part of eastern Siberia. Then we got the Far Eastern Republic. And it is social liberal. It is culturally liberal, culturally progressive. Of course, it is led by Oleg Kosmiako. He's basically the governor of Sakhalin Oblast. And interestingly, Japan has taken over everything that they lost to Russia in World War II. Of course, they would take it over, but still, I didn't expect it. So that is all for Russia. And I hope you have watched my previous American video. It should be linked here. Thank you. Once again, the sun has set upon Russia. Play Extremis Ultimis demo. That's all for now, my friends.